What is going on, everybody? My name is Dean, or as most of you know me, Twisty, and today we will be continuing our Andy Owen career mode. We've got some more Sheffield Shield cricket we're going to get stuck into right now. So Victoria winning the toss and electing to bat first with a very strong batting lineup today. We've seen Hanscom come into the side. We've seen Maxwell come into the side. And I think Marcus Harris also into the side. So it is a very strong side that has been presented from a Victorian perspective, looking to play some really strong Sheffield Shield cricket. So I'll be batting with Marcus Harris at the top of the order. Good start for Meredith so far. 5 dots in a row. Maybe that aim made an over to begin this first class match.
Yep.
Off the mark with a couple of runs. It took me 9 deliveries to get there, though. We have been very patient waiting and watching the ball early on.
Yep.
Oh, great shot off the back foot. That should be a boundary. Very nice. So I've been able to see the ball pretty clearly. Been around for 13 deliveries. Have been fairly settled at this point in the innings. Couple of defensive shots, a couple of good leaves, but I'm only really playing at anything I need to play at, which is good. And we're really starting to find some good attack on the right balls when we want to. That's down the ground. That could be a couple of runs. So far, I've been okay. I've been pretty good. I've been pretty confident in what I've been seeing, what I have been leaving. Even a shot like that, probably could have left it, but I was, I just want to get the bat on ball, which is always handy to do. Oh, beautiful drive again through the offside. It should be 4 more. We just don't need to really do too much. Just get a little bit of bat onto the ball, and it's great. I don't know why Steve Smith's playing for Tasmania. I know a few other people have said that they've got him in the Tasmanian team in their career mode as well. It must just be one of the weird things. I've got Warner on South Australia, so it's it has mixed up a few of the players that should be on specific teams. It's strange, really, but I guess that's the way it is. Ooh, this is nice again. Maybe not timed as well. Should just be a couple. Just push back for 2. 20 runs now from opening 25 balls after not really scoring. I think it took me 9 deliveries to get off the mark, so we've picked up our run rate over the last few overs. And a nice defensive block there. Big Sandhu into the attack. And that's what you can expect to see from him. A lot of, back of a length deliveries, a lot of short stuff. It's a lot of pace and bounce, does Sandhu. Oh, but driven just a little bit over pitched maybe. That's 4. Wasn't quite a half volley, but it was pretty close to being something like that. Oh. Bit of a leading edge this time on the drive. It still might go to the rope. No, we'll come back for 3. That'll be it. Spinner on, just 10 overs in. Oof. Oh, hang on. I need to make the guys invisible again. So this is the thing when I play between game modes. When I play between playing as a team and playing as my career player. When you play as your career player, obviously, you want the guy to be invisible so you can actually see where the ball's pitching. He's not blocking it. But when you're playing as a team and you've got the camera from the front on perspective, it makes no sense to have them invisible because you can still see anything anyway. Everything anyway. 50 partnership up between these two. Marcus Harris getting an outside edge there that goes for a couple of runs, goes for a single. Gets us up to that half century. Sandhu been expensive from his 2 overs. 15 runs from them.
Yep.
Meanwhile, the spinner Webster's come on and he's bowled a couple of maidens. So, a bit of contrast between the pace and the spin. Spin looking okay without being super dangerous early. More runs to the total here.
Yes.
Oh, it's a better drive. That should be a boundary. So, Sandhu, he's bowling with not a bad plan. But when I'm striking the ball well, he probably needs to pitch it a little bit further back of a length, I reckon. Yeah, that's a much better length. Otherwise, I don't know. I'm just driving it really well. Oh, even this one, just beautifully placing the blade on the offside. Another boundary. There certainly was a good toss to win from a, perspective of the Victorians, because they've come into bat. They're none for 66. They've got Marcus Harris and Andy Owen at the crease doing a fantastic job scoring runs at a reasonable rate here. 4.3, which, is very, very strong in terms of a first-class run rate. And obviously the lack of wickets that we've lost, so without losing a wicket, has been really, really good from that point of view. So if we were like 1 or 2 down at this point, or even 3 down, we've been in a much worse position. But the fact we're none down means that, and we've survived till at least drinks on the first day, means we've done a really good job coming out and probably dominated the game for this opening section.
Yep.
Well, it's a no ball. No ball, tucked away for a couple more runs. We should be able to pick up just the 2. No more than that. But it's worth 3 because of the no ball. And I think you're going to start to see a few no balls from this bloke because he is absolutely out of juice. He has, like, no stamina left. So we tuck this away to the onside for 1 more. Oh, worked into the gap beautifully. This could go to the boundary, and I think it will. So there was a fielder there, but obviously I've just been able to get it in the gap. Oh, swept away, past the man. Should pick up 2, maybe 3. No, just the 2. But that is enough to bring up 50 runs in 60 balls. Oh, in the gap, beautifully. Split the fielders perfectly, and it's 4 more runs. Oh, that's a terrible delivery, and I've been able to put it away in the air over the top of the leg side for 4 more runs. And that is the 100 partnership up, the 100 up for Victoria, and they're none for 102.
Catch it. Yep.
Yeah, that's a good shot. It just smashed away for 4. I don't know why they're celebrating the 100 partnership now, because it's about 110 runs now or something. 102. Oh, hang on. I thought the 100 was up just a minute ago. Maybe only the 98 was up. And what's happened to my transparent dude? He stopped being transparent. He's supposed to be transparent. There we go. A few bugs going on. 62 from 65 I'm on. Short ball pulled away again. It's a strange field to have a short ball bowling. Are we getting a 3? Yes, we will. Harris back for 3. None for 106. Ooh. Jeez, I've been a little... The spin's been a bit tricky today. I've played it relatively well, but I don't want to get complacent with how well I've been playing it.
Yep.
Yes, off the back foot again. Played it really comfortably. And again, driving it through the covers for 4 more runs. Or is it not going to get there? I think we've made 4 runs anyway. Jeez, this long strides between the wickets. Good. 25 overs gone, 1 for 120. None for 128. Although it's another no ball. So, some lack of discipline by the Tasmanian bowlers. See a few no balls. Anyway, none for 128 after 25. And Marcus Harris, here's his half century. Coming from 69 deliveries. Couple of 6s in there. Just a 1 this time, rotating the strike. And that's something that we probably haven't done a lot of in this innings, is rotate the strike. We've done enough throughout time. I didn't even realise we'd lost a couple of wickets in the meantime as well. Peter Hanscom in at the crease. Let's take a look what happened. Bukowski gone for a duck after Harris was bowled by Webster, not after. A couple of balls after he obviously made that half century. So, going to hopefully survive till the end of the first session. Just the 2 wickets down now. Spinner bowled pretty well. He's the one who's got the couple of wickets. Rotate the strike again. Get Hanscom on strike with just a single here. So can we survive to the end of the first session here on the opening day's play? That would be great. In the gap. Beautiful sweep shots. And it's 4. I think. It is. So just after drinks, in the morning session for the second time. Driven it beautifully down the ground. Should be able to come back for 3. Both getting runs and rotating the strike in the process. And that is the 150 up for Victoria. 2 for... Oh, no, it's not. Man, maybe I'm reading the score at the wrong point. Anyway, we picked up 3 runs there. The 150 is now up for Victoria. Oh, smashed straight back past the bowler's head, almost colliding with the umpire. And it's going to be a boundary. Look at this, absolutely smashed. Came off sort of the top end of the bat. And it's 4. Oh, I don't know if I've hit this or not. I don't think I did. It's buys. Let's have a look at this. As it comes past me, I've swung and missed completely. And Tim Payne never stood a chance. And again, driving down the wicket for a boundary. This has been some exquisite batting. 2 for 166. The end of 33. And down the wicket, we go with a more aggressive shot. It's going to be 4 again. A little bit of in the air action. The boundary is what the result is anyway. We move to 97. Oh, through mid-wicket this time, and this could be the 100. I come back for 2. We're going to come back for 3. And this has been a really, really good innings. 101 runs, 16 boundaries. Oh, that's nice. Getting through the covers. A couple more. And this has probably been one of the best innings I've been able to put together. And I think the first one in a while that I've actually been able to go past that 100 mark. And I know we're still only on 107. But, you know, in terms of getting 100 and then out, that's something that you don't want to do too often. It's something that you can't have a part of your game as getting to 100 and then going, all right, look, I'm going to just, you know, lose concentration, play a little bit differently now and end up, you know, getting out. Because we can put them away here in one innings if we're good enough. Me and Glenn Maxwell at the crease at the moment, he's looking pretty good, 32 from 39. I'm 109. I'm 129, so I'm playing pretty well as well, and we're putting ourselves in a really strong position to go on and win this match. 3 for 229. You'd expect us to get about 400 plus. This ball's a little bit older now. Should pick up a couple more. I don't think this will go to the rope. There's a no ball as well. You know, got to rotate the strike as much as we can, and you know, if we can get 400, 450 here in this opening innings, and I mean on this opening day even. The way we're going, we'll get a big score, so we're about halfway through that. Oh no, this is out. I've hit it right in the air. Really poor decision making with that shot. I've just spoken about not playing any differently now that I was past the 100 mark. And as you can see here, I've just hit it straight in the air. And mid-off gets underneath it. It's Cameron... no, it's Cam Beckhoff. It's Bo Webster down there who takes the catch. 4 for 242. I'm out for 114. What else can the Vicks do in this opening innings? If they can still push on to 400, 450 odd, this is 380 they made. So, it's going to be raining. We actually saw the forecast for the next couple of days. Looked like there was going to be a rain delay. Is it raining? I can't tell. We saw there was some drips as we looked over the scoreboard. But I don't know. I think we might get a rain delay at some point. We are going to continue playing. You can see the rain a little bit heavier now. Might delay play. I would love to see in this game more games like this. But I would like, as in, like with rain... Oh, hang on, are we coming from the ground now? We are coming from the ground now, so I would love to see more games that are delayed like this, that are, you know, that they get delayed for a while and they really change up the match. So that was about 12 o'clock that game got delayed, and we back out a minute later. Is that what you're telling me? Is it still raining? It is still raining. I thought we were about to come off for a delay. Because it looked as though that's what was happening. We went to the scorecard and everything. Bit strange. But I'd like, you know, it'd be cool obviously if more games got delayed and, you would have to really change up the way you are going to play the match. Like, you know, if we're up by 300, are we going to try and win the match now, or do we have to declare early in most cases or something like that? Oh, can I catch this? I reckon I can. Is that a wicket? It is. Caught and bowled. On your bike. It's a half volley and he smashed it straight back to me. Bang, half volley straight back at the bowler. Superb catch. Caught and bowled. Andy Owen Webster goes for 33. That's revenge for getting me out. I think he got me out. Unless he caught me. Took the catch. 4 overs. 1 for 8. I've bowled. I bowled a 3 over spell and then I've come back on. I don't know if I bowled any maidens. Have I bowled any maidens? Oh, smash down the ground. That's 4. Half volley and Jewel puts it away. I realised Jewel's on 110. Well, let's find a better way to get him out. Oh! You almost got to bowl it a foot outside off stump to get him out.
Yes.
And then he just drives you through the covers. Steve Smith, everybody. Oh! What happened here? Did I get an edge or something? Oh, I did, but it's hit the pad. Gee, if it doesn't hit the pad, it's out. Goes straight through to the keeper. Outside edge, taken. And a wicket. Or did it not carry? Only thing I can think of is it didn't carry. Oh, just bounced. But gee, we had Steve Smith on the ropes then. Rain coming down quite heavily now. In this matchup, you should be able to see it very clearly on the screen. I wonder how much longer we'll be out on the field. Looks like this is the end for now. So we've seen some highlights of the session. So I feel like that's going to be the end of the day's play. 4:09 PM. Is that when we're coming off or when we're coming back on? I don't know. Oh, is that a catch? You were kidding me. No! That's 2 caught and bowled. Was it an inside edge onto his pad? I think it might have been. Oh, and he's taken the catch. Tim Payne gone for a duck. Caught and bowled Andy Owen. So we will have a look at what happened here. It is an inside edge onto the pad. It ballooned in the air. And Andy Owen was able to take it. Now Sandu in. And we're into the tail. The Tasmanian tail. So we just recap quickly the Tasmanian innings. Because this is where we are now. We're at the end of day 2. And this is where the game sits. Victoria lead it. So let's have a look at how the state of the game is at the end of, I guess, the 2 days play. Basically, almost the end of 2 days play. Victoria lead it by 70 runs. After a few rain delays, which I think were like 1 delivery delays. I don't know. It felt like the rain just like they didn't delay it at all, which was kind of crappy. Because I would have preferred if it did rain a lot to delay it by a lot. But anyway, Victoria lead by 70 runs at the moment. We might finish this episode off here and continue it off with another episode. And that's how we'll finish off this match because it's been a fairly long time of recording, so I want to give the episode justice. So, we will continue this in the next video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Leave a big thumbs up, and I'll see you all later. Bye.